I use Instagram to flirt. Seriously. Do you know who unfollowed me on Instagram?
No.
Huh?
Really?
What is your first message when you slide into someone's DMs?
Like something on their feed?
Okay.
That's not boring. That's like...
Those all went to trash for me.
Fight.
Well, I never DM'd you, so...
Whoa.
I didn't even follow you.
That's a lie.
Wait. Bringing Korea one slice closer to the world with extraordinary and fun toppings. Welcome to the Korean Pizza Club. I'm your host, David Kim, and as usual, we have some special guests with us. Please give us a brief introduction along with your favorite pizza, please. Starting from Dan, yeah?
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Dan Kim. I was on season 1 of Ramen and Chill.
Yay.
And right now I'm working as the sponsorship manager for AIA Group, which sponsors Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh.
And
How old are you, Dan?
29.
Okay. I know that you are well trained and educated in social media marketing, right?
Yes. Actually, right before I started up at AIA, I was the social media manager for Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh. Okay.
And
Tottenham. I've never.
Yeah. Why were you laughing at Dan's introduction? And like,
Tottenham.
There was nothing funny about it.
Tottenham.
You're from the UK.
Tottenham.
It's Tottenham, right?
Yeah, Tottenham.
No,
Why
it's
you just
Tottenham.
You sound like Donald Trump.
Okay, let's go on to Anna.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm a Korean YouTuber, also a CEO. I own nalvashop.com. Go check it out.
Were you satisfied with the plug I put in last time?
Yes, thank you
Okay,
so much.
yes.
Do it again, please.
Yes, yeah.
Can I humble myself too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we're doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm on Instagram.
The undaniable. He's perfect subject for today's
Yes, I'm going to
topic.
reveal today's topic a little later, but yeah.
Freya first.
Let's go to Freya.
Hello guys, I'm Colorful Cosmopolitan Freya and I have my own YouTube channel and I am a lifestyle creator right now and also I'm giving out lectures to people who want to start YouTube and also doing their personal consulting also.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
So also perfect for today's
Yes,
topic.
and she has like a pool of 2,000 people and they're all like learning stuff together, right?
Right, mainly based on money, but
Ooh.
also like self-development and etc.
personal development.
Right.
Okay. We got the perfect crew today because today's topic is social media and how it affects our lives in general in Korea and as an influencer. Because some of us are influencers here, right? yeah. But like actually when before we dive into this subject, I just want to give myself a shout out because I'd like to celebrate KPC reaching 1,000 subscribers already. That's super fast. I did not expect this at all. It was like a passion project from the start and it's already monetizable. So that's crazy.
Yeah, but you have an audience.
Yeah, but like this is faster than expected. I'm gonna be racking in dollars like pretty soon.
And then he can start paying us.
yeah. Right now I'm just putting in all the plugs and that kind of stuff.
So subscribe to Korean Pizza Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was very satisfied because a lot of people are showing positive reviews and they were like genuinely having fun with the episode. So like I'm really grateful and I'm pretty sure it's going to get big in no time. So we'll get sponsors. We had some Papa John's before this. Pizza sponsors, drink sponsors, everyone just come on in.
Wait, we didn't say our favorite pizza.
Oh yes, you guys totally ditch that.
Okay, then
Do that again, yeah.
Go first. What's your favorite?
Classic. And pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Okay.
Classic.
Yeah, mine's pepperoni too actually.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, y'all are so
But
vanilla.
no pineapple. That's it.
Hawaiian is the best.
What? Okay, we got
Pineapple?
a Hawaiian fam here. Oh.
Pineapple? Yeah,
You
you're the odd one. No.
Well,
Disgusting.
That's what we respect at the Korean Pizza Club. That's exactly what the name means. Like we have diversity here.
It's the
People-
Korean Pizza Club.
Yeah.
People write in
Korean.
the comments, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
I mean, we have bulgogi,
Yes.
sweet potato, corn cheese, everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Koguma crust.
Yeah.
That should be an.
No.
Must be an.
No.
Okay.
Korean. It's
Pizza
like-
is not sweet.
Yeah.
you guys are like all like half foreigners, so
Okay,
you
we can
don't
chat
know.
about this a little later. So let's dive into the actual topic. I'm gonna give you an actual question about social media. Are you pro social media or anti social media? You know what that means, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Who is pro here?
Me?
Anna?
I think I'm pro social
Dan?
media.
Okay. Freya, what do you think?
I'm in the middle. I was like,
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle too, but I'm a little bit more to the negative side, ironically, right? So could you explain why you guys are like pro or anti?
Obviously, I work in social media,
And
so I think that skews it a little bit. But I think nowadays, especially in like the world we're living in right now, everything's digitized, right?
Yeah.
Like people spend more time on their phones than they do watching TV these days. Yeah, like I think it's one of those things nowadays where it's like you just can't not do it, if that makes sense.
It's just a necessity, I guess.
And yeah, especially in, I'm sure we're going to get into this later as well, but especially in Korea, I think nowadays, like social media, it's kind of like a tool for not just if you're an influencer, but like even if you're running your own business or like you're running your own company or whatever, it's like something that you absolutely like, kind of need to do. So I think in that regard.
In regards to that, I think Freya, she's teaching courses and like she's engaged in a lot of like self-development and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about Dan's thought?
Granted, true. But the reason why I started teaching people using SNS and stuff is like because
SNS, by the way, it's
social media.
Social networking sites.
Yeah, in Korea it's called SNS.
So social media is like because as a creator, like making content, I myself felt there were so many frauds.
Frauds?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like scammers?
I mean, like you fool people with the media. It's like the contents, everything in the YouTube. And especially in the commercials. And I found out all the people are just like consuming it without noticing it at all. Like we all know how to edit videos.
Yeah.
And we actually know how to make such like fraud videos too, but we're not doing it.
Right.
But there are a lot of people who are just doing it to earn money. And I was so furious. I was so mad at like my friends and my family being like, you know,
deceived
by them. So I just want to tell everyone that media is toxic and really dangerous. Whoa. And if you want to become a YouTuber, you have to be like knowing this fact first. The most important part of my first lecture is like, please become a conscious creator.
Oh, I need to listen to that lecture.
Come.
I use clickbait a lot. So.
Yeah, it's like, I never make clickbait. And
really?
As Dan said, it's true that we have to have our own like social media pages to like promote our businesses and everything. I want to also make such clickbait like content.
Yeah. And I
but it's toxic and I don't want to do it. So that kind of it just clashes inside of me.
Yeah, it's a dilemma, I guess. Yeah. What about you, Anna?
I mean, I think, the Kardashians, they've built their entire fortune and empire just off of their social media following. And as a creator or as like a business person, it's one of the marketing tools that is free. First of all, you don't have to invest.
Right.
And if you can manage to grow organically, then it's one of the best like marketing tools you have at your disposal.
True.
And also it's a way to communicate directly to your fans because like influencers and social media people, we can directly communicate. Whereas like movie stars, it seems they're seen more distant.
Yeah.
If they don't engage in any social media. So it seems a lot more personal and real. But like I said, I mean, as a creator, you have to be quite mentally strong to deal with all the negative side of social media too.
Right.
I think I'm quite like strong mentally. So I don't really like, it doesn't really affect me much, but obviously it depends on the person. How do you feel about it?
Yeah,
David?
I'm like, I've always cringed at the term influencer, honestly. Like people who like recruit me for like lectures or whatsoever, they're like, oh, there's an influencer academy, whatever. Like I'm like,
creator.
I'm not an influencer, like please. But like I have never planned my social media account ever. Like I just started out like posting things I liked in Singapore. That was like 2017. And that's when I started Instagram. And I've just posted like daily stuff. And then I started YouTube and it started to like gain followers now. It's a very weird limbo there. Like it's a mix of my daily life and also work.
But like your Instagram, you don't actively try to grow your Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he just has it there to like randomly post stuff sometimes.
And when I want to like promote stuff like Pizza Cup Club and stuff like that. So.
But you're different to like influencers who genuinely post every single day with tactics and strategies.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's why I said I was in the middle. Like I'm not for the influencer like social media life, but like I do realize its necessity and stuff.
Yeah, and you're a YouTuber. So.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil for me. Let's just put it like that. But yeah, anyways, we've given our thoughts about social media in general. But like in the Korean society, Korean perspective, what do you think like Korean people think of social media and how do they use it? Dan?
You're Korean.
So
Well,
like,
we're all Korean here.
I think what I've noticed, I mean, it's, with this worldwide, people like to flex on
Mhm.
social media and share only the best sides.
Yeah.
But I feel like in Korea, that is like ramped up to like 100.
It's over the top,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
Nothing
makes
can be
sense.
out of place. They don't like. I see some of my friends in the West. They post still like relatable but funny, but like
Mhm.
somehow they're like
It's
it doesn't need to be
natural.
perfect.
Yeah.
They like film themselves like falling over or like embarrassing themselves or like that kind of thing. But in Korea, everything needs to be perfectly posed and like if you post a pic, like I remember Kelsey saying like she posted like a story or picture or something, and she was like in like no wearing makeup and she looked like she just got out of bed. They're like, why would you post this? Come on, take it down. Like, like this kind of thing.
I totally agree. Everything's so like filtered and very neatly set. And there's no such negativity in like a post. I saw this very interesting marketing report or something. And they said the whole term like 호캉스?
Hotel vacances,
Hotel
holiday.
vacation.
Yeah.
It's like when couples go to like hotels for like a vacation, spending like $500 per night.
Yeah.
That couldn't have existed without Instagram. Of course, people go there to rest and all, but they get a nice picture out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what it like boosts it, right?
Yeah.
So like all of our society here, all about like the flashy flexing stuff. It's like all surrounding around Instagram, social media. So
Facts.
But in
yeah.
Korea, I feel like it's especially
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
I post everything on my Instagram stories with or without makeup or just
Me
being
too.
funny, and nobody says something about it. Like, and I try to don't give that much attention to it, but I can stop myself from comparing myself with other people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like especially other influencers.
Yeah.
I'm also influencers, but they're much bigger influencers, you know. So
That's true.
Right.
every day, like when I just want to rest, like everyone else is working.
Yeah.
It makes me more impatient. Makes me like just get out of bed and just at least do something.
Really? I have
Yeah.
the reverse effect. Like whenever I'm working, everyone's at Bali or Japan or like Hawaii and they're like
And then you get
suntan.
depressed.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like hustling in an editor room and yeah, so I guess it has like effects for both sides. You know?
Yeah.
Like people working, they want to take vacations.
Yeah.
Vacations, they want to work. I don't know.
Here's an interesting, I think,
Take?
tidbit that I think I've noticed. Just I have friends that are influencers. I have friends that are celebrities. I have friends that are actors. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
In Korea, it's all different.
It's all different.
Everything's categorized. So YouTubers are different.
Oh.
Celebrities are different. Influencers are different. Actors are different.
Okay.
Artists are different. It's all different. I can't say names, but
I really wish you could.
I really wish I could too. But
Top
like,
tier people,
it's-
right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was just somewhere with the group of people that are like it's what I just said basically, right? So everyone was from like a different field. Right?
Okay.
So top YouTubers, top influencers, top celebrities,
Yeah.
all kind of in one setting.
Uh-huh.
And the interesting thing is none of them kind of ever interacted with each other.
Really?
But they all know of each other. So for instance, like if someone was on like a Netflix show or something, right? The interesting thing about that is a celebrity may have seen that show, but they don't interact with each other.
So they didn't talk to each other.
Oh, no. When you get in that setting, you get close, obviously. But like until that happens,
Yeah.
they don't talk to each other. And another really interesting thing that I realized too is like celebrities. I mean, like K-pop people.
Yeah.
A lot of them actually like they know of each other,
Mhm.
but they don't actually like hang
Meet
out.
up.
hang out.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, unless they've been introduced or they've met, why would they?
Well, right, but like you would think that like Music Bank or like these other like all these shows and stuff like that, like you would think they would know each other,
Yeah,
but then like just because they come across each other doesn't mean they're actually like close. And so
It's
that's
like-
just something interesting
I
that
mean,
I
I think
noticed.
that's normal.
Yeah.
Me too. Like recently, I got to know a lot of mega influencers on Instagrams, and like I tried to become like friends with them. I really wanted to, but I always failed. I don't know why our conversation didn't like ping pong.
Yeah.
I was every time envy of everyone, those girls hanging out with each other on like Instagram.
Yeah.
But it was just for Instagram.
Right, of course.
So you're saying it's
Really?
like a facade.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like just for show on Instagram.
How do you know this? Like, they don't.
Someone who are like a little bit closer to them.
Ah.
I went on like a travel with her, and like she told me everything. I was really depressed that I that I couldn't become friends with those kind of like shining mega influencers. But she said, "Oh, it's nothing. They are not friends either." And
so
she
it's
told me
business.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Instagram
true.
for business.
That's
So they're all
actually
like
true.
fragmented. They're not close to each other, but on screen, on Instagram, they're like besties.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
right.
That's like the same with some K-pop groups and
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess.
But it was really shocking, really.
I guess that's the case for celebrities, maybe. But what about like the normal people, like ordinary
influencers?
No, just like Korean people,
Just
like
Korean people who use social media anyway, just to post stuff.
Because what I've noticed is, I think there's like half and half. One half is like social media sucks. I think it's so fake. It's like cringy. I'm not gonna do it at all.
I feel like there's more guys who find social media cringy from my experience.
Right.
In Korea?
Yeah, not a lot of my guy friends do social media.
I've like gone on dates with guys who are like, I don't use Instagram at all.
Oh,
Oh, that
maybe
could
you were
be,
being lied to.
They have Kakao,
not
they have
good.
Kakao, but they don't use Instagram.
Yeah, you have to check them down.
But also, okay, we can talk about this. But
Okay.
like when you're like famous too, you're an influencer.
Don't say that, please.
When you go on a date
Yeah.
with someone new and then they ask for my Instagram.
Oh, I never tell them.
Yeah, I don't tell
Never
them
tell
before
them
I
my-
meet.
Apparently, that's like a kungnul. Like everyone.
Yeah,
does
But
that.
never
sometimes
tell
they
them.
ask me, like,
Mhm.
what can you give? Because I want to make sure that you're a real account, you're a real person.
Yeah. Some people are tenacious.
Yeah,
they
and then
are.
I'm like, but if I give you my Instagram, you're gonna find out everything.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I've been saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I show you my YouTube channel, you'll be watching my videos
Yeah.
all night long.
Yeah.
Every secret of my life. So
Yeah.
why would I say that?
Yeah.
Right. So,
Right.
but do you know anybody who uses TikTok around you? Like normal people?
Not normal.
Not
normal
normal.
people. Not normal. They all think it's cringe, right?
Right.
Yeah, only influencers.
Yeah, like all influencers are jumping into TikTok and Reels, Shorts
Right.
nowadays. That's exactly what I'm doing here. But part of the purpose of this podcast is to repurpose it into
I genuinely
Shorts.
don't know anyone in my real life around my age that actually watches TikTok.
Yeah, it's
Same.
like all kids, and
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
But in
know.
America, everyone, like a lot, it's just like not just kids, but
I
like
don't know
other people.
who's using it. Like I've never seen. Do you use it,
Americans.
Freya?
I had to before.
You had to.
You had to?
Yeah.
You were forced to.
Yeah, Hyundai made me too.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Oh.
it was like a
Yeah.
gig. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like on a daily basis, I haven't seen any friends use
Yeah.
TikTok.
Mhm.
You?
I just had a conversation with someone about this actually. So a lot of celebrities are getting into TikTok these days
Yeah.
because they're all doing dance challenges
Challenge.
now, right?
Right,
So
right.
ever since I think it was Zico that started
Mhm.
with the whole like
Any dance.
what was it called?
아무 노래.
아무 노래 challenge, right?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
We can't even call ourselves, like influencers or whatever.
Ajay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I mean, ever since then, like now it's been all about like kind of like that short form, like
Yeah.
dance challenge kind of thing. So I think all of them are kind of being indirectly pressured into doing it. now.
Yeah, me too. Mm.
So like
You too?
They was being pressured into
you're
doing
being
it
pressured
too.
into
That's
doing
what I'm
K-pop
doing
dances?
right now. Like, no shorts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was my flow of thought. Like I wanted to do shorts because that's the new thing nowadays.
Algorithm push.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm not confident enough to do dancing or skits or any of that cringy stuff. So I thought, just let's make a
Cut
podcast.
long
maybe that's your
form.
next step.
Yeah, cut it up. Yeah,
Cut long form into short. But you know, some people do really clever, funny skits, and I think it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
so
yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you come up with the
Yeah.
ideas? And it's like,
and it's like a lot of normal people doing it
Right,
too.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since we have the social media expert here today, and he's worked with a lot of high-profile celebrities, you know, K-pop stars and influencers. He was just on a trip with a bunch of them. So on the work side of stuff,
Mhm.
like what kind of advice or what kind of insight do you have?
Anything that ever goes viral
Mhm.
on any platform, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but if it's kind of a crapshoot. So as in like it's a lottery. You think the best piece of content that's going to do well on your channel
Uh-huh.
gets like 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Some piece of crap content that you just kind of put out there where
Literally.
it's like
Random
you don't
stuff.
edit it, you don't do anything,
Yeah.
ends up with like 5 million. Like,
Yeah.
like this
Right.
happens sometimes, you know. I'm sure you guys all as creators have
Yeah.
kind of
It's
seen that
literally,
happen.
there's a phrase that you get chosen by
Yeah.
the
Right.
algorithm.
Yeah. Just being on like the other side of it, right?
Yeah.
So like as in being like the one managing these accounts, I guess curating content and all of this. I think just one thing I've always kind of kept in mind from like a social media standpoint is for me, it's always about whether has this been done before, eh?
Mhm.
Because if it has, then like there's two things you need to consider, right? from this wave that's been created from like this initial piece of content, can I feed off of that and get exposure? Or there's the completely opposite spectrum of that. Can I come up with something completely new that hasn't been done before that is going to catch eyes, right? And I think for me, from my experience, kind of what I've seen is like, you kind of have to take a mix of both, right? So in terms of strategy, like just completely copying other contents that have already been out there, it gets old after a while, right? People start to catch on. And like, I think at that point, that kind of sticks with you. You know? Like you become that YouTuber, you become that creator that just copies other people. Right?
Yeah, you have to bring something to the table, your personality, or you have to be funny, or you have to be insanely good looking or something.
Right. I think another thing too is speed. As soon as you think something is about to go viral or it's about to hit,
I've done that before.
You gotta like
chase keywords,
time it really, really well.
Damn, so hard to be.
So that's like one of the things I feel like, if this is your job, like social media is your job, you can never switch off. Sometimes I wish I could just throw my phone away for a week and just switch off. You have to be constantly updated with what's trending, what songs are trending, what people are talking about, what people are wearing, like all of these things. Otherwise, you just get left out.
I'm actually really jealous of those who are like Instagram person, you know, who loves to just go scroll everything and just stay on that platform for several hours. But I wasn't that kind of person from the beginning. Even before I start my YouTube, I rarely posted stuff on Instagram and stuff. But I realized I had to, or else I get just left behind. And I found out several celebrities also, they're also not the kind of like uploading and posting everything. But I heard from one celebrity that his company chooses a picture and tells him to upload this picture at this time, at this day, with this content. They just make him to do it everything.
That's exactly what I do.
Oh, okay.
To the guy. Funneling from that, so celebrities, they are very trend savvy, but that's like they have managers for that, I guess.
You have whole companies, you have whole like teams.
So they're not actually the trend savvy ones. They have,
of course not. I mean, they could be looking, but like they don't have to actively be constantly worried about that all the time.
True.
So it's kind of half and half. I think like certain celebrities, they're quick.
Okay.
So like there was one that I met recently where
guy or girl?
Girl.
Okay.
Oh.
Category K-pop?
Maybe. Where she just kind of like she knows about the stuff before her company does. That's how fast she is.
I mean, if you're very good with like keeping up with social media, then I guess you will know all the trends.
The thing with people like that is they study too. For instance, 손흥민 선수, right? He's I've met him a few times. He's one of
Isn't
the
your Kakao
most
profile picture with Sunny?
So proud of being Sunny.
Isn't it pinned on your Instagram?
Honestly, I would too.
So like Sonheung-min, for instance, right? He's actually one of the most trend savvy people actually.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
No way.
Right?
He's a soccer player.
I know.
A football player.
I know, but he's on top of stuff before it happens.
No way. I cannot believe that. When does he have time to like scroll through TikTok?
Yeah, probably has a lot of downtime after he's done training.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but if I was a top football player, I wouldn't be scrolling at my house on TikTok. Like, you know,
then what were you be doing?
I don't think he's on TikTok.
Or on Instagram.
Yeah,
no, I mean,
but that's a very
he
new
has a very
fact
controlled life. It's not like he's going out partying or something.
I guess.
I think what it is too is that like his father, who I also met recently, they're his father. I met him for the first time recently.
Yeah.
I hadn't met him before.
Okay.
I'm jealous.
What I noticed about that whole family is just that like they're very open, right? And you wouldn't expect that from like 손은정 감독님 because like he seems very uptight.
Yeah.
He seems very like kind of
strict.
What's the word? Conservative?
Conservative, yeah.
Conservative, right? He and Sonheung-min, both of them, they're very, very open-minded. They're very like, they realize that like sometimes change is necessary, right? And as that change is necessary, you have to be able to make adjustments.
What I can take from this is I got motivated a bit. Like if Sunny is putting that much effort into that kind of extracurricular stuff, me doing this as a main time thing, I need to hustle more. So From now on, I'm gonna do regular posts.
I mean, David, I literally saw him post on his stories the other day that you reposted the reel of the girl falling into bed and watching Netflix by accident.
Yeah.
I mean, that is... He was like, that's me.
Yeah,
and I was
I like to live a chill life, but like now I'm motivated, so I might change. Yeah, I think even among like the top of the top, like BTS members, they have, I think it's like case by case, person by person. Like
Jungkook just
JK deleted his Instagram account, like so.
That was dope.
Yeah, that's a
that was
flex.
Dope. And
He
his
does not
handle
care.
was dope from the start too. But he got the best handle in the world, but he deleted it. So
Yeah, he does not care about
Yeah.
the numbers or anything.
yeah.
For them, it's just like a way to communicate.
I guess the conclusion is it's person by person.
Yeah,
Some
it really
people
is.
take genuine joy out of like being on top of trends, and they're very, very good at it. I think you have to kind of be born with that.
Yeah.
kind of-
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a talent.
yeah.
It's a talent.
Do you
And some
like,
people actively hate it.
do you like attention?
I mean, I think you have to suffer.
What?
Are you new jeans?
what? No.
Like,
Oh,
for
was that?
What?
Did you just say? Do you like new jeans? Oh my god. Okay, Freya made a face about attention. What was that face about?
But you do, though, it's somewhat.
Mixed
Yeah.
feelings.
Mixed feelings.
Mm.
Go honest about it.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but going back to MBTI talking.
Oh no, please no MBTI. No.
She is an ENTP. We're
So
actually,
what?
we're very similar, actually. We're only one letter different. And she, like, you thrive on attention.
Thrive?
Thrive.
Why are you profiling
so
a person?
general.
That's what she does, though. You
That's
do.
so general.
That's why you're able to do consulting and you're able to talk in front of people and stuff.
You're categorizing people on.
I'm good at talking in front of people too. I'm
Yeah.
an INTJ.
Me too. I'm an INFP. I do it for my bread.
That's your job. Okay, you say what you like about it.
Attention. Well, I like my views.
Yeah.
Mm.
That could be considered as attention,
Mhm.
but it's like I don't like those kind of attentions. Like, wow, she's an influencer. It's like,
Mm.
and also like when I go attend like a new group of people, like when I meet new people, like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, she's an influencer, she's a YouTuber, she's like
Mm.
a semi like celebrities. I really hate that kind of attention.
Mm.
I just want attention on the online platform, on that frame when I make content.
Yeah.
But on offline, on real life, I don't want that kind of attention. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
like-
much the same here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that.
It's
but-
tough because you can't have both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you check your, like, how many people check your stories?
I don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
No way.
Do I need to?
No, I'm just curious. 'Cause,
I
like,
mean, when you see your story, yeah, then you check.
yeah. But how
Especially-
often,
oh,
how
no.
often do you check it?
I really only care if I have a crush.
Same.
That's
Crush?
exactly where I was going to.
If I
That's
have someone
exactly
I'm
where I was
interested in,
going to.
I'm like, has he seen
You
it?
hit, you hit the spot. Yeah. So, how
For
often
real.
동의합니다.
Yeah, Dan agrees too. Like,
I'm like, oh, if he hasn't seen it, it's like, why hasn't he fucking seen it?
Right.
It's almost
everybody
24
uses
hours.
that function for
맞아.
that. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like, oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, I have something funny I want to say. I don't know if you'll be able to go in.
Go.
Do you know what I noticed recently?
Uh-huh.
Do you know who unfollowed me on Instagram?
No.
Huh?
Really?
No.
Okay, I'll bleep this out. Yeah, but okay.
What? It's
I noticed
natural,
because-
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm more relieved now because he would literally used to check my story the second it got posted. He was always the
because
first
you were his crush.
5 people.
I guess he got the alarm.
Yeah.
Set it on.
I think he might have had.
Wait, you can have alarms for stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Everything you can.
I need to do that now.
What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna say that.
Anyway,
A
so,
BTSV.
and then I realized from some time ago he was just not popping up anymore. And then so I clicked and he was like, oh, he
Unfollowed you.
unfollowed. I was like, so I unfollowed him back. It's like, this is peace now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is so funny. I think social media, if it has its pros and advantages, this would be the
In terms of dating,
epitome.
I use Instagram to flirt. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, let's
seriously.
talk about that a little bit.
Flirting with
Who
Instagram.
here has ever made a relationship or anything like a spark happen on Instagram with DMs or comments or whatever?
나도.
You've done it before?
인정할게.
Dan?
나
Freya, don't mumble. What? People are not gonna know.
I mean, I was thinking about it. It's like,
We
did
all
I-
have actually. David, you have recently.
No, I
Yes, you
Recently.
have. Recently.
So
Recently.
I
He's
will,
fallen in love
no.
on Instagram.
No.
AI.
You cannot.
Was it New Jeans or Espa?
That's
ew.
hard.
Or
That's a hard one. I mean, I have DM'd Jisoo before. I think she didn't respond. I'm so sad.
I wonder
I
why.
was crying in my bed. But yeah, I have never done that ever before until recently. And that was like not on my side. I received one and I engaged with one. That was like the first time ever. But
Oh wow.
do you think that's a prevalent culture in the West, like meeting through DMs and stuff? And
I think people do it a lot
people
more
do it
there
a
than
lot?
they do here.
Yeah.
so
they
that's
do it
where I
even more.
wanted to like hook on. Like, do you think Korean people are comfortable with that? Because like people around me, they are extremely cautious about people DMing on them on Instagram. I've never seen a soul meet through DMs and stuff.
I mean, to be fair, I've only messaged like influencers.
Yeah.
And then I know they're like an official account.
Uh-huh.
But if it's like a complete normal person, I wouldn't, because you can't really verify.
Yeah.
Right.
But why do you think Korean people are so like cautious about social media and interacting there?
Well, it's like same with the why Korea still is like the dating apps culture is still way more taboo than in the West.
A Confucius thing.
Confucius and still the 소개팅 문화 and like getting introduced to people through your friends is considered a lot more normal thing to do than like meeting someone online. They think that's like a very probably like last resort, very desperate people kind of thing to do.
So it's
but it is becoming less taboo, I think.
Yeah, I guess your comparison to the dating apps.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like girls around me, they say they get hit up by like, bodybuilders or health, what do you call them? Personal trainers every day.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm never going to respond. But yeah.
A lot of people use Instagram almost like Tinder as like a dating app.
Give me episodes, guys. Like I'm totally like
episodes?
ignorant on this.
Okay, so a very, very big YouTuber, not a Korean one, but like worldwide. This was when I was still living in London. Worldwide.
Like what tier?
I cannot say
what
anything.
Bracket?
Are we talking like Justin Bieber?
Like in subscriber counts or?
Like 6 million.
6 million.
You know who it is.
I know. I'm just trying to spice it up.
Was he on physical pic?
I wish. No.
Okay, so he's a 6 million
Yeah,
YouTuber.
and then he DM'd me. And he was like, "Oh, you live in London."
Really?
Yeah. And then we went on a date.
Really?
Yeah.
So social media actually brought you guys
Of
together.
course.
Weren't you like cautious about this guy? Like he just randomly DM'd you on.
I mean, but when you know that he has a huge social media following, it's not like.
So you got lured to the blue check.
I was like, even if it doesn't go well, at least I can have like a story,
Right?
Okay.
to tell people.
Okay, but what if it's like normal people though? Like, what if it's just like a good-looking guy that's like you don't know anything about and hits on you on?
I mean, you get a lot of I get a lot
Freya?
of DMs.
Freya, you do?
I don't even read those kind of stuff.
Really?
Oh,
So you
really?
do get them though. What do they say?
Shit.
Is it from girls?
I mainly get DMs from girls, not boys.
Okay. What does that mean? You're a girl's
No,
type of
it was
person?
It's like
Her content is
not
more,
like not hitting on stuff.
Okay. That's
But
wholesome.
male-
Good content. Yeah.
But male tends to send me like shit stuff on DM.
For example,
Like pics?
Yeah,
really?
I've gotten them. Yeah.
못 받았어?
I've gotten them
Never?
too.
Never ever?
Yeah.
I've gotten them too.
Yeah, I got them too.
I got-
Why?
Congratulations.
Don't ever. It's unsolicited. Nobody wants to see. Don't
yeah.
send
Like,
them.
why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Put it away.
Yeah, but Freya, like, what have those guys sent you, like, in phrases? What do they say?
I don't even remember.
What's their
them,
opener,
actually.
like-
I've had to block a guy recently
Really?
because he kept commenting on every picture and he kept sending me voice notes. I
Really?
listened to some and it was like, oh my god, you're going to be my wife. I'm going to marry you. I had to block him. Yeah.
Dan, have you ever flirted
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I know you
So
have.
I'm missing out then. Have you ever
How do you
succeeded?
How do you slide in the DMs?
Yeah. How do you slide in?
What's the first line? Give us an example.
Okay, so this is someone like that I don't know, obviously, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just like 그냥 out of
Right.
the blue.
Oh.
I don't know, because like I work in social media, right? And so
And?
actually, my thing is when I look at a person's Instagram feed,
Mm-hmm.
대충 이 사람이 어떤 사람인지 저는 분석이 가능해요.
You have
Could
to
you say
say
that in English?
Okay, how do I say that in English?
You know what that kind of
I
person
know what
yeah.
what kind of person
Yeah.
this person is just by like looking at their Instagram.
Oh,
you can kind of like
really?
analyze and kind of
But
like
that,
get
okay,
an idea.
what is your first message when you slide into someone's DMs?
Hey.
That's like boring though.
Yeah, no one's
Yeah,
going
you're
to
boring.
say.
I'm better than that.
Give us your
an
pickup lines,
example.
yeah. DM lines.
example.
usually probably just comment on like a story that they posted or like something on their feed.
Okay.
That's not boring. That's like okay.
Those all went to trash for me.
Fight.
Well, I never DM'd you, so
Whoa!
I didn't even follow you.
that's a lie.
Wait, you guys know each other. Why you don't follow?
I know,
is
it's a
following
joke.
me.
I
She's-
joke.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was-
lie. Just straight up lie.
But he was the last person to follow, like among all the ramen chill guys. Like,
Whoa!
Wow. Okay, that's kind of harsh. Wow.
Why?
I couldn't stand his speed.
Whoa! Why?
Why?
Obviously,
Obviously.
What? Tell us.
go to his feed and just scroll down, and you'll know what I
No,
mean.
please tell
What's
us.
in
Like
my feed?
literally,
Yeah, you have
why?
to
What's in my
explain
feed?
in words. In words.
People need to know.
What's in my feed? 나도 몰라.
Please do it.
Educate
Please.
me.
Yeah.
That as your I guess work colleague / friend / acquaintance.
Oh, something big's coming.
Okay.
She's putting a lot of airbags there.
As my affection for you, I think you should turn down on the filters. On the
face filters?
Yeah.
my filters?
Sometimes it's too much.
그게 무슨
What
말이야?
app do you use?
I use
Snow?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously.
I would tone it down just a little bit. Sometimes
I
it's
use like the
too-
natural filter on there though.
Oh really?
Oh,
Sometimes,
really?
yeah, it just doesn't look like you.
그래?
Yeah.
Why do you use filters?
Not confident, obviously.
Freya's really like on
she's
sniper
savage. No, 그건 아니고. I don't think it's that. 근데 I guess it's like a societal norm here though in Korea.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, everyone does
Yeah.
use
I
filters
don't.
to
I think that's true. Like compared,
It really is,
especially in
though.
terms of guys.
Oh.
When I looked at Korean Tinder
Yeah.
compared to like Tinder in the West, all the guys just take normal kind of pictures with just normal iPhone camera. But
Right.
every single Korean guy here is like filtered out to
That's
the
true.
max.
That's true.
I found it very jarring.
I do have to admit, I Photoshop myself as well and put filters because that's the norm, as he said. And when I'm doing it, I'm like, everyone does it. So like, I feel the pressure. Like if I see zits on my face, if my face is like, weird or puffy, like there are apps for that. So like, I do that sometimes. Yeah. Do you think Western guys don't do that? Or like
No,
non
they don't even know
Less.
these
They
apps
do it less.
exist.
Yeah,
for sure less?
Yeah.
They don't even know what snow or any of these.
But
are.
like, I do agree that a lot of Korean guys put
yeah,
filters.
it's just
and
the
stuff.
culture.
So you're saying Dan should tone down a little
Just,
bit.
just turn down the level just a little bit. Sometimes it's too smoothed out to the max. Where I'm just like,
And just don't write anything on the content. Like,
No captions?
it just
Why?
You do
shut
that?
up.
You
Just-
do that?
I write less.
뭐지 이건?
I don't know. I think they have something personal against
Yeah.
you.
No, nothing personal.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
피드
But,
분석해야 되겠는데 이따 가서.
나 안 해, 인스타.
yeah, we're not trying to put a spot on anyone here, but yeah. Like, what was your success rate in like actually getting to know somebody through Instagram?
Instagram?
Yeah, meeting. He's
Dot,
thinking
dot, dot.
like the whole panorama is sliding by. Because I've never, like, I can't imagine myself.
How many times have you?
I mean,
Twice?
if you're uncomfortable to not say it, like,
It
don't.
was that YouTuber, the big one, and
Okay.
then also the. I mean, I've made loads of friends through Instagram. Actually.
Really? Wow, that's so interesting to
Yeah.
me.
I mean,
never get out
Like
of my...
Dr. John Yu, for example,
Uh-huh.
we DM'd on Instagram, and then when he came to Korea, we met up because of.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so intriguing.
I
And
only
like
went-
loads of friends, or like I've made in like America, girlfriends.
Mm.
I've met through
Mm.
Instagram, and then we became actual friends.
Wow.
That's a good point.
I
Yeah.
feel
That's
like
a
a
really good
very
point.
old man now.
I feel like for that, it's really good. It has allowed me to connect with loads of new people.
I guess.
Yeah.
I only met once with like person who like contact me through DM.
Mm.
That was it. Because like
How did that end? Was it positive?
Was it a girl or a boy?
boy
Mhm.
and
Obviously.
yeah, obviously. And like I believe like on social media you can like fake yourself so easily.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I only accept the DMs from the officially like, known
blue
people.
checks?
Blue checks?
Yeah, blue checks.
Oh, I know who
blue
you're
check.
talking about.
Blue check.
I know who she's talking
Yeah,
about.
J Park, blue check.
And that was the first and like the last
Mm.
Wow.
person to meet offline through DM.
Wow. So you're saying, I mean, I didn't ever want this blue check, but since I have one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
would my probabilities go up if I hit on someone?
Yes, you
On
would.
DM?
That's 100% a thing.
Because they see it.
Yeah.
Really?
But nowadays, I think Instagram is rolling like a subscription thing model where you can buy your blue tick. So it's lost.
Yeah, that's kind of whack.
So my question is,
Mm.
you were on Ramen and Chill, and
Who?
you.
Oh, me.
Yeah, Dan Kim. Yeah, and you were most arguably you got the hot attention on the show.
I wouldn't
Good
say
or bad,
that, but okay.
But so like, how did that affect your account? And like, did people hit on you? And like, did
so
you...
many haters.
haters?
Yeah, it was kind of fun for me actually. In that, okay, let me just say this. I think like for me, I don't get offended too easily when I see a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of it was really funny.
Okay.
So it's like that's what I love about like American humor sometimes, or like Western humor sometimes, because they're witty. Yeah. Korean humor is different. Like it's like mean. It's kind of mean and nasty.
Yeah.
Western humor is like
they're roasting you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What was something that really hurt you though?
No, the racism stuff. Like I was just like, come on,
putting words into your mouth.
Yeah. I was just like,
actually, yeah, Bella was supposed to come on today, but she has her schedule. Yeah. It's not aligned. So
she'll join us soon.
Yeah.
But okay. But what about some of the positive effects?
No, that stemmed from the show.
Yeah.
I mean, your Instagram grew a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
10K now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
K가 붙었어, like the thingy. So that was like
How does that feel?
That was kind of like in the beginning, I was like, this is kind of cool, and then after it passed, I was just like, okay,
numb. Yeah, that's how I felt with my blue check thing. Yeah. If you have like one thing you would like to say to the people watching this or listening to this, what would be your advice in regards to social media, like in terms of mental health or yes?
I just want to say, just if I can say just one sentence about the media, I just want to tell everybody, start doubting every media that you encounter.
Oh, that's a very pessimistic view.
Really?
So you're talking about fake news and fake content here, right?
No, mostly? It's like even the the shorts and the reels.
Yeah.
Do you know how it first invented?
No.
It was first invented by the 정신과 의사들.
Psychiatrists, right?
How to make people to stay in that platform for a long time.
Yeah.
How to get addicted to that platform.
Yeah.
So us, just normal people, cannot just go away with it. We just get submerged to it so easily without knowing. But it was everyone's just strategy to make us just to stay at the platform and to consume the contents without any
conscious thought.
Yeah, conscious thought.
Oh, okay. So be a little more conscious about
conscious presence.
Consuming social media. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, the atmosphere got a bit down.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, Anna.
I mean, if your goal is to grow your social media, there are loads of things you can do, strategies. YouTube is very good for strategies, like finding out what to do. And otherwise, in terms of comparing yourself to other social media accounts, I would avoid doing that altogether because always there's people on different paths, people who will be lesser than you, bigger than you, whatever. Just, I think, try to do everything with joy. Whatever you put out, you do it because you enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's not much point.
Yeah. Dan?
Send DMs.
What about you? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I was about to say, like pretty much same with Anna. Like I'm not much of a social media person, but I think if you start putting out content that's driven by the motivation of like, I'm going to gain followers, I'm going to make something fancy, like flex, it's going to make you unhappy at the end, the destination point. So if you're really happy about the content, then do it. And if you have a side effect of like growing followers in the process, that's great. You can leverage that as well. But like, if you feel pressured to post anything, I think the right way to do it is not. Like, don't do it if you feel pressured. So, yeah.
I think on that note, just to add, like, I think it's balance, right? Everything's about balance. And so I think social media is much in the same way in that, obviously, if you're obsessing over your social media, over how many followers you have, it can get kind of toxic, you know? And I think a lot of the times what I've seen happen with people is that like they get so consumed into your virtual you that you lose like the real ones kind of around you and stuff like that, you know? And like, I think that's always kind of like sad to see. On the other hand, like I've seen people who obviously use social media as, you know, their marketing platform. I do, you know, that's
Or
like,
Tinder. Sorry.
like that's literally my job right now. That's like, you know,
It
that's
is?
not the Tinder.
Okay.
And so I think in that regard, like it's yeah, social media is the day and age that we're living in right now. I think that's a bit unavoidable in that sense. And so I think if you use it in the right way, if you balance it, it's definitely something that you can use to benefit both yourself and, you know, possibly even others around you as well. It just depends on how
I don't like people being fake though, like like having an outrightly different life compared to that how they actually live. I don't think that's. I think people want genuine people.
Yeah, that makes you miserable.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Just be happy and be real.
But just one last thing before we end. Funny thing that popped up. So I think a lot of international listeners and viewers will be tuning in to this. And I think some of them might have experienced sliding into DMs of Korean folks, like either girls or guys. What's advice you would like to give to them?
I think if you can try to speak or like at least write in Korean, maybe you'll get a better response.
That sounds like the white people in Hongdae Club saying 안녕하세요 to like girls, and the girls are like, "You speak Korean? Yes, I love kimchi."
But I really think, unfortunately, it's like a dating app. In the end, it's like your pictures. It's going to be the thing that matters the most.
Okay, so learn some Korean lines. Start with that and see how it goes.
Don't say "I love you, oppa."
Dan, what if a girl was hitting on you, and what would you appreciate? Like, what kind of DM would catch your attention?
That's not going to happen.
What is going on here?
They love each other.
He's opening the DM box.
Pandora box.
Yeah. I think for me, just like, I don't know. Don't you guys kind of like it when like people, I guess, show compassion?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I think just don't be creepy or just like be overly affectionate. But I think as a fan, the biggest chance you'll have is just to be like, oh, genuinely, your content helped me with this and it inspired me. And like, thank you so much. That is going to have much more of an effect than like, oh, please be my boyfriend.
I love you.
Yeah. I actually responded to some of those. Like,
if it's like you can feel the genuine like support, then
Okay, so we talked a lot about social media today. It was a little bit of a heavy topic compared to the last one, but I'll bring you guys again if you want to and talk about more lighter subjects in the future.
Please.
The Korean Pizza Club is about everything. It's about like extraordinary toppings. This was EP2. Hope you liked it. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And we have our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, everywhere, on Instagram, YouTube.
You have to tell people on Apple Podcast to give it a rating.
Oh, yes. Please give it a 5-star and a rating. We already have 2. And yes, I'm very grateful. Yeah, go listen to it on all the platforms. Look forward to our shorts. We're growing in a very fast pace. And please give us recommendations of what we should talk about or what you want to know about or what kind of guests you want on the show. So I'll try to reach out to more guests here and give some compliments to today's guests, Freya, Dan, and Anna, and follow them on their Instagram. Plugins, go. What's your...
The undeniable.
At the undeniable one.
Undeniable one.
Navashop.com. Check it out.
Flawless_G1.
Okay, so that was the Korean Pizza Club, and we will see you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.